Hello everyone, welcome back to David Let Go to Hobbies. Right, I want to tell you about what happened to me in respect of my photography. Last year, I went for a very bad patch and everything got put on stop. But this year, I bought a lens for my Canon 5DS and I wanted to do some military aircraft aviation photography, hence, my hobby. And I used to like taking pictures of civil aircraft, airports, East Midlands and stuff like that. Where else did I go? Manchester Airport. I was going to go to Doncaster, but they closed it, so that didn't quite work out. But the point I'm trying to make here is how things can take a turn for the worst in respect of your hobby and some things that you got to be mindful of. I used to use Adobe Photoshop, and the problem with Adobe Photoshop, let's rephrase that. The good thing about Adobe Photoshop is I used to use it for all my photo editing. Absolutely brilliant. I could never get on with Lightroom. It was a pain in the backside. I don't know about you, but it was for me. So anyway, Adobe Photoshop thought there'd be absolutely brilliant idea in altering the terms and conditions of the contract, and it boiled down to that it was, I think, in uh, Article 4 or Clause 4 of their contract. I don't go into details about it now, but basically they changed the whole goalpost. In other words, you don't have ownership of the stuff once you use their software. I thought that's a bit bloody naughty to say the least. So I've done some research. I watched other people on YouTube and found out what actually Adobe had done. I thought that's a bit below the belt. So this was the start of the end of my photography hobby as such, and I absolutely loved photography. It used to be my escapism, and I used to go out. I used to just enjoy myself. I was in a different world when I was doing photography. Um, and what Adobe did was destroyed my photography really. And how does that make me feel? Absolutely gutted, annoyed, frustrated, angry, pretty pissed off to say the least. But so I thought, what do I do? So I decided to. I bought this lens. It was a 300mm f2.8 prime lens, Canon lens. I think I paid about £2 for it. Absolutely fantastic. Being a 2.8 prime lens, couldn't ask for any better. And then I stuck a 2x Mark III EF fit on it, and then stuck it on my 5DS, and I was getting some way fantastic, brilliant, amazing shots. I mean, it became a 600mm lens, and for £2 to get a 600mm, well, let's say £2.5 with the extender, and I was well pleased. I was getting the shots I wanted. I was being able to get, excuse my stomach. I was being able to get the shots I wanted and really enjoy what I was doing. But Adobe put the tin out on that and destroyed it. And I thought to myself, I wonder how many other people they've done this to. destroyed the hobby. So thanks, Adobe, for destroying my hobby, my passion, a bit of an income. So one of the worst companies I've ever dealt with. And when I phoned them up and complained about it, what did they do? Oh, we're very sorry. We don't want to see you go. We'll give you 3 months subscription. I said, I don't want 3 months subscription. I want my money back. So they said, we'll give you a 3-month refund. I thought, I'm not going to argue with that. They're all right about it in that respect, but these people that dream up these terms and conditions want their heads bleeding sorting out, because it destroys people's hobbies, and you think to yourself, it destroyed my hobby. And I thought, well, what can I do? So I decided to sell my camera, my 5DS. I decided to sell my 1.4 and my 2x extender. I sold my 70 to 200 Mark III f2.8 lens, Canon EF fit, all Canon. And then I sold my 300mm f2.8 prime lens. I was absolutely gutted and destroyed that. I think I bought all this stuff to do my hobby and Adobe destroyed it. What would you have done? How does this make you feel, this video? To think what Adobe have done and destroying people's hobbies as such. That, excuse my stomach going, but this is what they do. They don't care about you or me. As long as the money's coming in, I don't give a monkeys. This is what we're dealing with. Companies that just want to, excuse the expression, screw us over. But there you go. That's what Adobe did to me. That's how it made me feel. That's why I sold my equipment. Will I go back into it? Probably, but I won't be using Adobe ever again because of the reasons why I already said. And if another bit of software come out that I would use, yeah, I probably would do. But I do feel that, I did enjoy it. I really did. But now I'm making YouTube videos where I don't have to do the same process of like editing and that. I mean, you could spend easy 2 or 3 hours on a photo editing it and getting it right. Ideally, you want to get a photo where you take the picture and it's what you want. All you got to do is just upload it. I used to sell a lot of my photos, or still probably do, but not as much as I used to, on stock agency websites. It provided a little bit of money. There's not a great deal in it, and I'll be lucky if I earn, $50 a year. So it's peanuts, really. But I like making these videos and telling you about my experiences. That's more interesting because I can relate to people. I can tell them from my perspective what I've done, what I'm going to do. I made a video about the pet hut I made in the garden, or trying to make, Chinese crap, as you might have gathered. And yeah, but at least with YouTube videos, it's a bit more entertaining, because I can make videos on music, anything I want really, within reason. And yeah, it's a better one hobby to have, because you can go out and make in all sorts of weather. But I'm sort of a fair weather person. I like to be indoors when it's cold, and when it's hot, I like to be indoors and keep them cool. So anyway, enough rabbiting on. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Have they affected you? Has it really put a stop to your hobby? Please let me know what you think. I'd be very interested. And thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye now.